All right, guys, what is up? I am TheyComing, and welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds, ladies and gentlemen, everyone out there in the Clash of Clans world. How's it going, guys? What's up? Today has been an eventful day. Today was the second of 3 student showcases I had in my music classrooms. So we had some parents come in to see, basically do like a little parent show off what the kids been learning all semester long. And these are pre-kindergarten, so they're little. They're like 4 and 5 years old. It was actually really cute, really fun. But that one's knocked out, and I have one more tomorrow before the summer break. And I don't really get much of a break. I think I get 2 weeks, and then I start summer camps. So I'll be doing summer camps for kids again. I think the kids will be a little older for the summer camps, but still talking about, you know, young ones, young kids, teaching them music. So anyways, today we have 2 full sets that we're going to be knocking out on both of our Town Hall 13s. I am a little confused about the boost. I don't recall boosting. Oh no, it's this thing. It's the Mighty Morsel. Okay. So what we're going to need to do is get our first 3 attacks off and then pop probably Hero Potion to continue the sets. But the attack that we're bringing is going to be the Super Witches and the Warden Fireball. So we'll be starting off with a little Warden Fireball, followed up quickly with Super Witches. We did do a little bit of experimentation with this on the last live stream that we did on Monday, or that we did on Sunday, sorry. I do apologize once again, we did not go live on Monday because we still had some electricians that were in the building here hooking up the hot water heater. Had to provide a new power source for the water heater, and we had to wait 4 days. So I actually had to shower at a friend's house over the weekend just so I didn't stink too bad. But we have hot water. All that is now settled, and we're here. So that's what's going on. That's what's good. But we will be filling our clan castle with everything that we need via one of our clan castle cakes. Now we do have some. You do have a couple that are part of this event spotlight here. We're going to grab one just to speed us up through this process. Let's go ahead and claim that. We'll use it and we will confirm. So now we have everything that we need. Now, there is a question in my mind about whether or not I should be bringing the Siege Barracks instead of the Flame Flinger. But part of me thinks that a Flame Flinger could actually be very, very, very useful if I play it properly. So I'm going to be erring on the side of the Flame Flinger for this one. Also, the 5 Rocket Loons are in the composition to help either set the Warden Fireball path if it's going to take him a little bit too long to reach the intended target that I really want. But it's also really nice to have back-end Rocket Loons to complete the hit. And that's going to be that. Now, we could be going for some gems on our Royal Champion, utilizing the Royal Champion for this set, but I figure it would be a nice sort of comparison to try this strategy in a full rank set without the champion, and then on our other account where we have the champion already maxed out and available, using it on that account. So on this set, we will not be using the champion, but on the set immediately following it, we will be using the champion. So we'll get to see sort of like what the difference is there. Looks like Blobby is actually hitting the number 2, looking to secure the top part, or the top of the map for us. Let's see if Blobby is able to get his queen into this multi-target Inferno. Something tells me that she is going to be taking a walk on him if he does not quickly handle the camp, which he does. That's nice. Now, can he get this out while saving the healer and the unicorn? He does, but air traps could still one-shot that healer. Let's see how he's doing there. Does get some loons out in front to take for the dragons. Is heading in towards the clan castle. And his dragons are going to have to fight through, but he's got the double clone down. The Super Yetis evaporate the town hall. Mission accomplished there. And now he's going to have his queen, which is still cruising, actually. Queen is still moving. And his warden is getting targeted down, though, it looks like. His warden could go down to the defending warden. Barely hangs on. Barely surviving here. And he needs his Royal Champion to handle the single target Inferno if he's going to have a shot here. Does get it down just in time before the full beam goes off. And then the final air defense should be dealt with. And there we go. So this is a clean 3-star from Blobby, cleaning up the very top of the war map. So this should be a perfect war for us when the dust settles at the very end. RC still up, cleaning up the final defense. And with over a minute remaining, Blobby claims the 3-star. GG's. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into our ranked set. Again, for this first set in Witch 18, we will not be using the Royal Champion because she is upgrading. She's still on that max out path. But for the second set on our other 13, our more maxed 13, we will be using the Royal Champion. So first hit, here we go. To quickly summarize, we want to be looking for an easy fireball to start the attack, something that we don't have to work terribly hard for. And what I see here is to take, I think just fireballing the eagle right off the rip is probably a strong plan. And then marching the Super Witches into the scatter directly at the Town Hall. I think that's probably what we want to do. And a Flinger could be set over here, which I think I will take that right now. Warden is going to be placed right here. All right, we lost a healer straight off the bat. Drop one rocket loon there. See if we get another air trap. We do. That goes down. We will go ahead and throw here. Double quake. I will drop the one baby over here. And actually put the poison down here. And as soon as we clear the Super Dragon, I think it's a good time to go ahead and pull the Warden south. Cool. We will do that. I will then drop Ice Golem with King and Queen. We will break here if we can make it, which we do. Good stuff. And we'll drop here, Baby Dragon. And our Flinger is looking like he's doing some pretty good work for us there. Big boys are actually soaking the single target Inferno right there, which is exactly what we want to see. Are taking some damage here. I'm going to toss that Headhunter in like that. And we're still working towards the Town Hall. We will look to break here. Perfect break location. And I think it's probably okay to wait to heal through the Town Hall poison. So let's go ahead and do that here. We lost the Super Witch. Unfortunate there. We still have our Minion Prince to use, which we will use now. I will freeze the single there just to keep us moving. We have some rocket loons to use. I'll go ahead and drop those in. I will totem as well. And this is clean. This is clean. Easily wrecked 14. Minion Prince was kind of swagged. But that's a 3-star to start the set. What's up, Study with Prasad? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy Wednesday, nerd. Happy Wednesday. All right. Let's fill the clan castle and go again. All right. Once again, we're looking for Flinger. I think there's a strong Flinger probably over at 9 o'clock. I think an early Warden Fireball to hit the... I'm thinking to hit his air defense so we can claim the CC. So we'll set you here. I will drop Warden right here. We will invis. Throw. Clan Castle eliminated. We don't quite get the Eagle, but that's usually what happens with this. I'm going to see if we can get the Warden to actually tap out the Eagle for me. I would appreciate that. Put down some archers here. Drop in the Headhunter now. It would be nice to get the Eagle out before I start putting my Super Witches down. I will single Rocket Loon for this. Okay, we do claim. That's fine. I want to hit the Eagle once. Cool. We will now pull out with the Super Witches. We'll drop this in with the Queen here. We'll put the Queen and the Prince on top of one another. I think that's a good move. We should be in the driver's seat moving towards where we need to move. Pop that now. Send all these Rocket Loons over the top. I'm going to heal here. Totem this. There's a single target Inferno there that we don't really like to see. Go and pop the Queens. King is still on cleanup duty. I will invis to break the targeting there. I think we're looking strong. Let's go ahead and freeze all that. Unfortunately, we lost our Warden. We're still doing really good damage with our cloned Queens. We saved some healers, which is a big deal, I think. Put this down here. Queen. We do have a totem to use. I think we can poison his Queen here. Also totem his Queen. So she turns away. And we make it through. GG's. We'll break once. I'll break twice. That is silly. Okay. Get in there and clear the Tesla. Please, nerd. Please. Cool. Nice. So yeah, I can definitely see how the RC, just given like my previous tests, is stronger than the Prince, but we don't have access to our RC at the moment. Study with Prasadism, good. I'm rushing my second IAD to Town Hall 12 now, and we'll do till 18. Does this army work in ranks for Town Hall 12? I mean, I think Super Witches are actually very strong. I think at lower Town Halls, Fireball Rocket Loons just feels so much better. I think the reason why Fireball Rocket Loon gets flimsier and flimsier as you start climbing the ranks is because the defenses no longer trade nicely per 2 Rocket Loon and 3 Rocket Loon combos. You're also dealing with the battle builders that are repairing defenses at times, so you might waste Rocket Loons and not quite take something down and then panic and drop into something else, and then it still doesn't quite take it down. So I think me trying out the Super Witches in ranked is like a response to Fireball Rocket Loons falling short when I'm hitting up. Like against the Town Hall 15, Fireball Rocket Loons is not going to be nearly as strong. All right, I think right here... Oh man, that's actually brutal. Because we can't, the fireball trick that we try to do onto his eagle doesn't actually get the eagle. And if we send our warden up there, he's going to get deleted. Okay, I think I have to go for this scatter over here, like this. As long as we get that, then we can drive from the top. That was a bad baby dragon, too. Should have dropped it a little differently. Over here, I will put the flinger, though. Should have done that earlier. Now the warden is walking up this way. I think it's safe to drop the prince up at the top. And we'll drive all of our stuff to Funky Town as the warden continues to complete the funnel. Am trying to give the prince a moment to do some funneling work for us. That's not great. I'm going to drop the queen here to pull the warden up. Put the king to the outside. Okay, we're moving. And we do have this. We're going to freeze this. I think my poison was actually not great. Also, that minion prince ability I thought was going somewhere else. Let me just put it that way. We need to get to the town hall. The single has to go down. I'll pop that there just to help drive. Queen's ability goes off. We do finally get the mono down. Super Witches look okay here. We're going to heal to try to assist getting us through the town hall section. The issue that I'm seeing is the single target Inferno that's on the back, which I think we have to do that to get the retargeting. And I'm going to do this and actually rage right here, trying to get one of the singles off of the kill squad because the queen dies. Ooh, this is looking not great. Not quite. Warden. Oh, this is looking really sketchy, dude. The single is making me really sad. Take it out, ladies. Get that in there. Get this over here. Come on, we got 20 seconds. Kill that queen for me, please. We kill the queen. Awesome. Do we have the time, though, to get through these walls? Oh, we're going to lose time. We'll lose on time, won't we? Unfortunate. It's going to be a 99, won't it? Oh, my God. That's so tragic. 13 v 15s. Sometimes it goes that way. GG's. I'm using Arrow and Dragon Army. I got 0 equipments. New. I think metal pants are better for these attacks with the late minion duke. You know, if I had the metal pants upgraded, it might be. It might be, but I can't really test that intelligently. And I need to go ahead and pop my hero potion now because the mighty morsel ended. So we're going to pop it now. Cool. But I think the clear choice is not to use the Prince and is to use the RC. All right, so what do we get? Okay, so there is a flinger from the top. We can fireball his eagle. I really like doing that, if possible. Okay, so we're going to flame fling from the very top here. We're going to put you here. So when he clears the cannon, I think we invis... Okay, maybe he needs to clear the archer tower first, but I'm going to let this shape up for just a minute. We'll put an archer here and an archer there. 1, 2, 3, invis and invis. Throw. We don't actually take down the eagle, which is not great because of the builder hut placement there. He taps it though, which is beautiful. And now we're ready to go. So we'll put the king down with the queen. We'll send here like this. And unfortunately, oh, nice. Warden steps out. Can he stay away? He doesn't. We have to save him though. We can't let the warden go down here. Okay. We're going to pop king now just to open the walls, try to force some things to the center. Here comes the clan castle. We'll poison up over all the heroes. I think here's a good spot to heal. So Electro Dragon damage doesn't play. We'll pop queen as well. We have a fake queen to the outside, which is cool. I will freeze that. I will then slip Prince there. We're going to rage, heal, hopefully be able to keep some of our stuff alive. This is looking kind of sketchy, not going to lie here. Oh man, I'm actually worried that we're not going to hit the town hall. Totem over there. Prince through there. All the rocket loons here. Nice. Okay. We cannot use our totem until the scatter. Okay. Dude, this is so sketchy. I don't think we get it. I think that totem is barely gonna expire. And then we're going to be cooked. No, the scatter doesn't actually get it. Come on, we need some death damage. We need some hero death damage here. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. We have the big boys, but is it going to be another 99? Like, please, game. Please, dude. Don't do this to me. Not twice in a row, man. Stop giving me cancer. Stop giving me cancer with these 99s, man. Oh my God. Ugh. That is so tragic. Whatever. Next. Okay, we need a faster fireball. Flinger for the scatter on the outside for sure. Warden at 12. Okay, we'll put you here. We'll drop Warden up here like this. Headhunter, quickly eliminate him. The way I see it, we can basically cut the pathing on either side of the ring and just force everyone directly to the town hall. So that all the super witches want to walk right at the town hall. How many ideas do I have? I have 3. All right, we'll throw this now. Is it the craziest value? No. Is that the point of the attack? Or how the strategy works? No. Crazy value is oftentimes not super necessary to get the job done. Okay, we'll do that. We'll break again. I'll put the king in. The break doesn't make it. The tragedy. Okay, we have the healers catching up to our super witches. I'm actually going to pop king to open the walls. Poison that. The warden is dead, which is not what I thought was going to happen here. Freeze, we will rage. I will quake, pop the queen. Invis over the giant. Queens are on to the singles, which is looking actually okay. Like, pretty okay. Snipe down his warden. I'm going to sneak these in because I feel like we're going to need the DPS. That was late. Ah, that was late. That was bad. Because now I think we run into another time fail issue. Baby dragon here. We need this air defense gone. So I think if I go like this, do this, and just sneak these in like this, and go like this, and then totem there is the best chance we have. Again, I think I think this is time. I see the 4 buildings, final percentage point. We got it. Okay. Whew. A little bit more sweaty, or less sweaty on that one, but still, Warden going down early usually is not a good thing for the hit, right? You want the Rage Gem to passively buff your healers and your Super Witches and the big boys. So you want all that good stuff happening in tandem. What's up, Cryozer Gaming? How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream. All right, so what do we get? It would be really cool to be able to deal with the mortar. I'm looking for Flinger. I don't really see it. I mean, I see something at the top. Cool. And then the fireball. I think a good fireball would be to try to take one of the scatters here. Okay. Quick fireball, usually a good thing to do. And then what I think I'm going to do actually is break the king and the queen over on the right. And the reason for that is because what we really want to do here, I think, is go this way. We're going to heal here because there's a lot of damage. We will king ability now. I'll pop queen now. We're looking okay. Queen's on a good solo mission up top. I'm looking at what he's got. There's this. We're going to freeze over that. I'm going to rage right here. I will invis. I will totem as well. And I'm going to invis the queen. I'm going to totem here. We need that to go down. It does. Good. Turn around, will ya? Okay. Sneak the baby dragon right there. I think we get it. Protect our queen for clean DPS, which we get. And there's too much here. Yeah, rocket loons in the air. Queen plus prince are enough to take it down. And we get the triple. GG's. Cool stuff. All right, so we had to be flexible with how we used our spells there. We had to play the king and the queen away, at least initially, from the super witches. And the fireball, as you can see on that base, we didn't get like insane deep value. And oftentimes you're not really looking for that when you use this strategy. Is this better than fireball rocket loons? I think when you're hitting up on town halls, yes. I think it's stronger. Which every single one of these hit, it's either a 14 or a 15. All right, so where is our flinger? Flinger at the top, I think, is pretty clear. Fireball at the bottom for his single target Inferno, I think also could be clear. All right, so Flinger like that. We'll go for a Fireball to his single. So as soon as we get down his wizard tower, we can do the trick. So we'll go like this and this. Okay, nice and easy. We will now drag to the right. And the reason why I want to do that is because I don't want to fight the sweeper that's pointed down if I can help it. All right, what's the CC? It's a bunch of weird stuff, so we'll deal with that. We'll heal here too. Should have popped that ability a lot sooner. Okay, King's ability now. Force the core of the base open. I'll pop Queen's ability here. It's probably a good time to Rage right there. Rage healers are catching up to the Queen pairing. We're going to lose the Warden. That's not good. I'm going to totem right here because there's just a lot going on. We're hanging on. Totem once more. Oh my gosh, dude. Those bombs. Brutal. Brutal day. We have time, though. We're just going to need to freeze, like, perfectly to protect these super witches as they round the corner down here. We need the air troops to keep taking care of the trash so the super witches can be focused. We need to give perfect break, right? I don't know about that. It is. It's actually perfect. I'm going to do this and freeze. And Baby Dragon right here. And we clean it. GG, dude. Getting that scatter shot out was the winning play. And that's 3-star. Okay. Got a little hairy across the core. But power the heroes. Rock and roll, dude. Rock and roll. All right, let's keep it up. Wow, it's actually a 13. Imagine. I think Fireball the Eagle. Flinger for... Okay. So we'll set you right here. Put the Flinger right here. Get a couple archers down to start working that garbage as well, because we're going to need it. And then I think if we invis this. Okay, it goes down. We do get splash onto the mortar, which is amazing. Hopefully the mortar goes down in time. We will go ahead and put the prince to the outside to start funneling for us. Dude, the flinger is popping off, which is really good. Gonna break there. Gonna drop this. And all the super witches. That was a terrible ability on my part. Queen inside. We need the expo to go down. That would be big. Okay, and it's triple ice golem, which is certainly awkward. But I don't think it's the end of the world. We will get stalled up, but we did get the headhunter in to deal with the king, so at least that's being handled. We're going to have this to invis the warden. We're going to pop the queen. We will heal as well to keep our witches looking good. I think we can also probably rage right here because the town hall is in sight. I'm going to freeze over the heroes and the inferno. And I will do this. And I will go like this. And I will baby dragon there. And I'll drop that there. And I will baby dragon right here. And that's clean. We get it. GG. Baby dragon there. Yep. Kept our totems intact. Didn't even really need them. Hey, we like those vibes. I always like to see a Town Hall 13. It feels so much better. It feels so much better. Let me set my do not disturb so I don't get my YouTube notifications. All right, let's keep it up. 2 more hits. 2 more hits. Okay. I think taking a flinger to get 1 inferno on the left side. Trading a baby dragon and 1 rocket loon for the archer tower and then 2 for the mortar. And then fireball to his multi. That's first. Baby dragon, single rocket loon. This to the corner. And we're going to get 1-2 for the mortar. Cool. GG. I will baby dragon there. I will double rocket loon for the archer tower. Oh no, Warden. Come on back, dude. Warden, see my stuff, please. Brother dog. Help me. Okay. I think we can heal here. And go ahead and poison and drop in that. We're moving. I will baby dragon assist the king. And then here I think is a good baby dragon as well. And we do end up taking out that. The queen is doglegging away. Oh my gosh. That is so lame. We're going to do this. Going to freeze that. Just see if the queen will come back. Like, come back to the party, queen. Stop being a troll. Queen's ability popped now. Should have popped that sooner. Probably do this. Can we keep the warden alive? We don't. Gonna do this, King's ability is still intact. We have to keep that in mind. That's probably going to do work for us in the end game here. Break there. We're up to 91. Yeah, this is cooked. We get it. GG's. W. Cool. Strong. Did we lose a Super Witch? I think we might have lost one. I think I see 2 in there. Yeah, I think we lost one of our 3. We lost one of the 3. All right, one more attack. One more attack. And then we move on to our second account. Of course, we got to end on a 15. Fun. Very fun. Easiest fireballs to hit is Archer Tower, and we get good value from that. We are going to lure the CC, trying to do this. And then I see a flinger probably up over on this side. Yeah, we'll drop the flinger in the corner. I'll put you over here like this. So we'll go like this and this. Oh, it was bad. All right. Actually kind of cool with this idea, this vibe where we like just spam directly into the CC. Go like this, and then we pop this guy over here. So we caught all the air traps with 2 rocket loons. But now we're driving the party bus to Funky Town. I don't like that the king has decided to dip on us, though. King's coming back, which is cool. We're going to heal right here. And also 3s. And they want the core, so we're going to give it to them. Going to totem right there to keep the queen alive. Queen is alive, but she dies. That sucks, dude. That sucks so bad. I don't even know if that totem is worth it. There's so much damage on my Super Witches. It's not even funny. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, that really sucks. Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. Start hitting too many 15s. The game, unfortunately, is not tuned for that to be a strong, reasonable suggestion. Perhaps if I'd taken more time to set a deeper fireball, maybe. But where I always run into problems with Super Witches, it's always a time factor. It's usually not a power factor, it's a time factor. But you always have to deal with, you know, what's going on with time. Yeah, what's going on with time. That base, maybe in hindsight, was extremely compact, so we could have maybe taken some more time to set a fireball to get deeper, a little bit better value. But that's going to do it. All right, we got a couple war attacks to do. I'm looking at the time here. I think we got enough time. I can go and rip these off really quick. So let's see. Let's see what this one was. It's a 12, but it's like it's above. And I still have my harder hitting Town Hall 13 to use. So you know what? I'll go ahead and hit the bottom 2 here. 11 and 12. And we'll call it a day. I think fireballing the eagle would probably be a good thing to do. So we're actually going to take our time setting that, and then we'll go in with the flinger probably at 12. Okay. Let's do it. Quick. Like this. Warden here. Healers here. Let him twerk a little bit. Like cha. Like cha. we get that down? Don't quite get that down. That's fine. It's going to go this way. Then he's going to come back like this. And then I think the fireball is a little easier, actually. 1. So we do that 1. Warden should actually take the top mortar too, which will keep the flame flinger moving. So let's get an archer here. Let's get a couple archers down there. Freeze. Poison. He's dealing with that there. I'm going to go ahead and start. Oh, Warden's going to go down because I'm dumb. We'll drop here. Go like this. Got the king. Got the prince. I need to invis those healers, though. We need to try to keep those healers alive. Would appreciate us keeping some healers. We will use that there. We will quake once over the town hall section. We will pop the king in a moment. Now. We will rage. We will also heal. Got that. Got the totem to use. It's pretty easily smushed. Invincibility goes off. Quickly crushed. GG's. All right. And then we will take this bottom 12 as well. I will quickly refill. And honestly, for giggles, I thought... Oh, dude. What am I looking at? Bro. I mean, we won't get both scatters with a fireball, but we'll at least get one of them. Bruh. And then a flinger over here, and then we just drive through here. Or we drive through here, I think. So we would flinger from this side. I guess. Go. That. Warden. Will baby dragon. I will also baby dragon. I think that's it, right? Oh, we do get both. Hey, that's fine. Now, because we got both, and he's going to, he actually went to the left. I thought we were only going to get the one on the left. I didn't think you were going to get the one on the right. You see, the radius of your fireball is slightly different at level 18 as opposed to, I think 24 is where you get the extra. Like this. That's awkward. That break went all the way down there. We'll actually do that just for the sake of playing the raid. Put this down over here. Warden goes down. Heal there. Rage here. Oh, we didn't even bother poisoning, did we? I think we can do this, which is weird because it was late. But I mean, like, bro, how do you even lose at this point? The base is so underpowered, it's not even funny. Crazy, crazy week. Crazy week. What's up, Brooks? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? All right, so we knocked those attacks out really quick. It's time to hop over to our near max 13, where we have the champion. So for the first hour, roughly, of our stream, we completed our set in Witch League 18 with the Prince as the 4th slot. On our max 13, or near max, we are actually running the champion. But there's also one other difference, at least at this point in time. And that difference is that we're running the prince and not the king. Now, I recognize that the king is objectively, the king and the champion, in addition to queen and warden, is objectively the best combination. We are working with our upgrade cycle. I should have been doing more work on the barbarian king earlier on in this town hall, but we didn't. So because of that, we are basically isolated using the royal champion, the prince, the queen, and the warden. The prince needs to be used as a funneling tool. The queen must go into the base. She absolutely needs to go into the base. If she dips and she's not in the base, pushing with the super witches, the attack is probably going to be in trouble. Also keep in mind that this account is in Golem 20. Almost everything that we're facing are Town Hall 15s, and actually there's 16s that we're finding. So that's actually kind of serious, right? There's a big difference in defensive power between the set you just saw and the set that you're probably about to see here. Last week, it was brutal. Attacking was brutal. But bringing this strategy, as opposed to Fireball Rocket Loons, is something that I've seen players having pretty consistent success with at Town Hall 13 that are trying to push up. And when you're having to hit up 2 Town Halls, even 3 Town Halls, the Super Witches tend to be a pretty stable option. So we got to keep that in mind. We do not need to boost heroes, because the 4 that we have are already maxed, which feels good. Don't need to burn those potions. Also, a difference in hero equipment that we have at the moment. On the Royal Champion, we have the E-Boots and the Rocket Spear. So immediately, we have to be using the Royal Champion properly. She is going to be a clutch factor for us in all of these, no doubt. The other thing is we don't have the magic mirror on this account. We do have the arrow. So looking for an earlier than later queen ability just to get the action figure out, extra DPS, extra tanking sooner, and also fire the arrow through the base, potentially take down some T1 defenses. Gonna be a value play there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this set. Really quickly though, I am going to take a brief bathroom break. If you guys are unfamiliar with my channel, I put up a 2-minute timer on the screen. When it counts 0, I do resume. You can count on me if I put up a 2-minute timer that I will be back before the timer is finished counting down. I encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to continue with set number 2. See you in a sec. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Before you ask, yes, I washed my hands. We're ready to go. We got one more Town Hall 13 ranked set ahead of us today with a couple war attacks tacked onto the back. And we are giving Super Witches a good old college try in ranked. We've been on Fireball Rocket Loons up to this point on really both accounts. And I feel like I'm hitting a ceiling with Fireball Rocket Loons. So I figure, why not learn Fireball Super Witches? Seems to be a strong strategy. There are some differences in this army compared to the first set. Namely, I've been choosing not to bring Rocket Loons. So instead of 4 Super Witches, taking 5 Rocket Loons and 3 Super Witches. In this composition, I do have 4 Super Witches. So we'll see what the difference is. Also, we have the King is being upgraded, so we're running the Prince instead of the King. And we have the RC on this set. So should be a little bit of a different experience. We're going to have to adjust to kind of what heroes we have available. But we're going to be relying heavily on an early Fireball with minimal setup. Usually just a Fireball to set pathing, not something super deep. And then we're going to be following it up with 4 Super Witches to dive the core, using the Prince to funnel one side, the other side of the Super Witches. So the Warden Fireball sets one side of the funnel. The Prince sets the other side of the funnel, and Super Witches go in between that with the Queen. And then the RC for the backside that we can use with the Rocket Spear. And she does actually have the Electro Boots. Now, I could be bringing the Seeking Shield to go with this. We might swap that out partway through the set, because I think that might actually end up being a little stronger, but we'll have to see what we end up running into. I imagine we see a lot of 15s and a lot of 16s in this set. So let's go. First attack. We see a 14 up front. That's actually so nice. The Flinger could get good value at the top, I think. If I had a couple Rocket Loons, he could go for a year. I think a Fireball to his Inferno Tower is probably the best. And then maybe we drive like that. Okay, so we'll set this here. We'll drop the Warden over here. Drop the healers here. Let him cook. I will drop an Archer up here like this. Also drop an Archer over here, because that's a lot of HP. We lost a healer already. I should drop another Loon, shouldn't I? One more Loon, just to see if we're going to pull something. I think when we take the cannon, I will drop an Invis here. Fireball now. Quake once. It's looking okay. Okay, so he's going to go like this. As soon as we get that Archer Tower, we can pull out, I think, and go in. So we'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll drop the Prince here. Queen comes in. Cool. We'll then drop a Wall Breaker. It's a really good Wall Breaker if it makes it, which it does. Huge deal, actually. We're going to poison. Going to heal. And I'm actually going to invis my healers, because what I'm seeing right now is that air defense is kind of screwing me. Oh, wow, the air defense is kind of screwing me. All right, we Rocket Spear now. Try to handle the back. I'm going to Totem. We ended up losing a lot of healers, but we don't look like we're doing terrible here. Our RC is getting cooked. Can we get the Inferno down? We don't. That's actually not good. And I think we're going to lose on time. I'm going to drop this in here. See if we can get after that, because it looks like we're going one direction. Can we hit the single target Inferno? Okay. Arrow. We should have dropped that sooner, but it's still going to be a triple. GG. Wow. So, again, one thing I forgot to do was actually pop the Queen's ability a lot sooner, because it would have helped us much earlier get the Giant out. That was an oversight, and I will try to do that better on the next hit here. I even talked about it right before the hit. All right, let's see. What do we have? What do we need? I mean, I guess I've been converting Starry for Glowy, so I guess I can do that. I can still keep doing that. Convert Starry for Glowy. Yeah. All right. Next hit. All right, we're going to need to attack better. I have an old Town Hall 13. I just said Town Hall 4. What if I actually start playing it again? Brooks, come join the clan. All right, and we find a Town Hall 16. So this is where the game feels really, really, really bad. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is where, oh my goodness. You just want to, it makes you want to quit. Because this is devilishly difficult to handle. I think we should maybe fling over here to kill his queen. That's my idea, at least. Need to invis, unfortunately. And I think this is actually a position where I think I would actually want to, like, charge his Town Hall just to guarantee it, and then just take our licks for being a lower level. Okay. Can we kill his Town Hall here with our Warden? That would be nice. I don't like that, dude. Like, help me, bro. Okay, we get it down. Then we drag like this. Get your butt out of the base. Go like this, do this, drop the queen here, drop the baby dragon right there. It was a bad baby dragon, but, you know, we're doing our best, guys. Invis the Warden. I'm actually going to totem right there, and the reason for that is because I need my Warden not to die. But he's going to die anyway. Most unfortunate. Okay. Queen's ability through. I think we can Rocket Spear the core now. Even though we're definitely not tripling this. Like 100% do not have a chance to triple. Going to do that freeze there. See if we can actually get this monolith down. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to fall way, way, way short. But, you know, what can a guy do? Like, what can you really do? The bases are just this powerful. Like, maybe if I go like this, can maybe sneak. Grab that, I guess. Queen finally targets the eagle, but isn't going to be enough? I don't think so. That one loon, I don't think actually gets that wizard tower. Yeah, and time ends. So unfortunately, I feel like this set is going to look a lot like this. And Fireball Rocket Loons, I think, gets me essentially a similar result. But here we have a 15. Triple Quake is what we would need to clear his clan castle. No king feels very, very bad, by the way. I guess Warden's here. That's not what I meant to drop. It's actually not great that I did that either. Okay. And then for this, I guess we do this. We're going to fight the CC on our way in. Okay. She doesn't see yet. That's good to know. I will let this develop. If Flinger goes down, we're just... I don't think there was a better Flinger location. He's got pretty decent coverage all over the place for that. Take the Expo. Take the Bomb Tower, and then we'll turn. So at this stage, I'll drop that. Cool, Queen's in. Second layer break. Alright, we're moving. We're alive. I'm going to totem here. See if I can keep the prince alive for a little bit longer. Alright. I guess... Bro... That damage, unreal. Like, actually unreal. Do this. Do that. I'll go like this and this. Freeze. Man, that was just bad spell usage on my part. Get the single down, please, ladies. Okay, we get the single down, but we're going to run out of time. No. Oh, the damage. We gotta fix the Warden just standing on the other side of the wall of the troops. It's insane. You know, I don't really notice it that much at the lower town halls. Sometimes it happens. I don't know if it's that big of a problem. Where I notice that it's a problem is when you start playing throwers, because the throwers want something that's pretty far away sometimes, and the Warden can already see it. The Warden can already get to it. All right, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh my gosh. A fireball to this wizard tower, I think is good. And then a flinger from over here, I believe, is probably good. Do that. Then this. Want him to tap the cannon, and then we'll go for the wizard tower. 1, 2. Okay, that's huge, actually. That looks very, very nice. Warden can act. Don't need to use our headhunter there yet. And you know what? You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like we drive Super Witches from down here. Uh-oh. 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 Hey, that's cool too. Alright, Baby Dragon in this. Queen Super Witches like this. We try to go in here like that. Wallbreaker did not make it. So unfortunately, that's looking not fantastic. And that break also didn't get me didn't get me anywhere. All right, so we're actually going to go across the core with our champion here. We don't want the Warden to die yet. And just as you say, you know what they need to fix? The Warden doing weird stuff. He immediately wants to do weird stuff. All right, so we have ways that we can keep our champion healthy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're in trouble, but how much trouble? Why did the queen not want the single? Okay, the town hall is in sight. We have a heal spell. I'm going to rage and heal right here. Get in there, healers. Town hall, secure, please. All right, we get it. Unfortunately, man. Hey, it got close. It got close. Not terrible. You know, I don't know if deploying the RC a little sooner to support there across the center, but the Warden did do weird stuff. That's so funny. I requested to join. I haven't touched this account in years, so equipment is terrible, but down to relearn lower tunnel. Yeah, dude, of course. Come on in. Come on in, Brooks. Let's check you out. Looks like, I mean, doesn't look like you're particularly rushed. I mean, your walls are maybe a little behind, but yeah, that's fine. Come on. Let's play. All right. One thing that I really got to watch out for is when we start allowing Town Hall 15s, probably in June, is that if you're 15, I would like you to be a proper 15 or like a proper 14 first. What I don't need is people that are hyper rushed to be sitting at the top of our war map that have no idea how to play the video game. Like, that feels really bad for the clan to deal with. A flinger from the bottom. Fireball to the eagle again. Okay. And then you're right here like this. One tap the eagle, please. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to happen right there. I'm actually going to do that and then drop these guys in. Put the prince over here. And get the queen moving too. Because it would be nice to get pushing. Alright, a couple Coco Loons here. Gonna deal with that. Poison over his queen, I guess. Don't kill my Warden, please. For the love of Pete, what is going on? Oh my gosh, dude. those defenses are so brutal versus baby heroes. Okay, this here, this here. I mean, are we surviving this? I can't tell what's going on. I like can't see health bars. Also, I don't think I popped my rocket spear, which is an L. I mean, we got to do that, don't we? The super witches are still alive. Like, that's the thing about this, right? You have two out of 4. No, 3 out of 4. It's just it'll end up being a time fail if nothing else. All right, we lose one of the 3, so we're down to 2. But I mean, dang, dude. Not terrible, but still. 13 v 15 hurts. That's why I can't wait to go to Town Hall 14 with this account. Like, getting some pets, getting a few more things that just hit a little harder, I think is going to feel really nice. I think go for his mono, I think. Fling here, I guess. Okay, we get the mono down. I'm going to kill his king, and then we'll go in. Bruh. Alright, would be nice if everything stayed together and actually moved down this way. How about that? Do we really lose the Super Witch already? Bro, give me a break. Alright, we do get a break. I would want my queen to do a little bit more for me here. My warden's gonna die too. Bro, I'm trolling this one right here. Oh, I didn't even notice what he had going on. Okay. Yeah, this is looking bad. I think I took my eyes off the ball way too many times for this one to go through. We still have our RC, which is giving us a little bit of hope. But I mean, the hope is quickly evaporating. All right. What's happening? All right, I'm looking at this. I'm guessing like this. Why do the witches want different walls from the big boys? Like, big question mark. Yeah, we fall extremely short here. I mean, we're doing the best we can. We also we mismanaged dealing with his CC. I think I didn't realize that there was a furnace for like 3 years, and I didn't drop that poison onto his furnaces. All right, here we go. All those rage towers are kind of lame. We go for his air defense, I think. Take his monolith, take a scatter shot. Just letting some of this stuff work. I have the one headhunter to use, I think, onto his royal champion. That is not what I meant to do with that, by the way. Also, as soon as that RC sees me, I have to have the headhunter on it instantly. Or, yeah, look how much damage. Whew! Thing does so much damage, it's not even funny. Let's do this and this. Okay. Hey, good enough. C is for cookie. It's good enough for me. We will take instead of using a flame flinger this raid, because of the way his corners are, you know what? We could fling late. Kind of say, why not? I'm gonna pull this up here like this. Break into this compartment here. Drop all of the super witches like that. Please don't kill my warden. Game. Please stop. Video game, please. Stop trolling me this hard. Freeze, I guess? I mean, we're gonna get it, but then I think we do that. Okay. Let's put this here. Let's put you here. I think we get stopped, but how stopped? Like how far can we get with it? Yeah, our queen dies to his queen. Not really, not yet. But man, it gets so stinking close. It gets so close, dude. It got so close. It got so close. GG. Oh, man. We were close. Warden dying, I think, ultimately doomed it. But still, man. Still. Still ridiculously close. 13v16 is definitely not fun. You know, hitting the rage here would give me all that, right? The thing is I have to wait too long, I think, to get it off. Unless I go from the bottom and then we dive the town hall, but then we're away from the eagle. Okay, we're wasting time. I'm looking for where I could use a flinger here. Part of me wants to go like this and this. And then we fling like this. even though this seems really weird to look at. Don't kill my warden. She will. Okay. All right. Are we making progress here? No, bro. I tried. I tried. I did my damnedest, guys. That is not good. Like, at all. Warden, follow out. We'll end up using our RC to cap the town hall. I just can't stand that my warden just manages to get completely wrecked, like, over and over, bro. We'll throw that. We will break. Of course, warden is still asking to be wrecked. I think we have to heal here. All right. I'm not going to freeze. We might end up losing super witches, but I'm not going to freeze here. We're going to freeze right here. Scatter taken. That. And you have to keep in mind, this guy has a Dragon Duke in the air that will end up completely wrecking my life. Man, we still get close, don't? I mean, it's still pretty close, in all honesty. 90% isn't bad. Not bad. We're not, it's just, we're not completing. Like, I can't imagine, based on how many triples we have not even scratched, that we are able to promote. I'm interested to learn Town Hall 14. I've been playing my Town Hall 18, and it's getting bored with the new meta. Yeah, dude, Brooks, you're not wrong about that. Town Hall 18 meta has quickly become air. If not air, you are wrong. Like, that just seems to be the name of the game, which really sucks, you know? This. What's up, Pinball Lou? What up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Also, Legends changes are so annoying. Yes, I don't like them, honestly. I think it just serves to, like, make people feel included, which I'm not down for when it comes to, like, a competitive vibe or atmosphere. Ranked pushing should be skill-based, like this, right? Like, I'm hitting a ceiling to where it's becoming progressively a lot more difficult for me to do what I really want to do, for me to be effective. And I like that about ranked. But with Town Hall 18, you know, the fact that they've just basically said, okay, anyone can be Legend, but we just won't call you Legend 1. It's just kind of like, well, then why did we create Legend 1, 2, and 3? We need that in there, otherwise he dies. Yeah, unfortunate. We're going to pull him out like this. We're going to put the queen over here. And hopefully everyone is going to waltz happily into the base. We will then heal. We will then drop a couple of our trailing loons. We will rage. I will Queen's ability through the base. I will do this and this. We will Warden's ability now. Delete the core. So a little bit of a different choice. I will Totem. See if Monsieur Giant will take the single, which he does, which is big. We'll drop you here. I will get ready to use our Seeking Shield Rocket Spear stuff at some point. That's a good move there, I think. We'll put the Baby Dragon there. We're running out of time. We can always Totem this air defense and then drop the minions. And I do think we actually get this triple. Wow, with swag spells coming out of our ears, too. Cool. And a swag RC ability. Sweet. All right, so it's possible to kill a Town Hall 16. If the base is a good base, it's a lot more difficult. That was a 16. We got it. We did it. But it's tough. It is tough. No reason to... I think Legend 2 should be Legends 1, be like Legends 1. Leave Legends 3 for casuals so they can feel good about the badge. No reason to only allow 10k players to play Legends, shutting out 90% players that were serious about Legends prior. I actually agree with that 100%. Or maybe not 100. I feel like Legends 3... I feel like you should just have what is high Legends and low Legends. Like, your trophy count distinguishes you. Like, oh, I'm in Legends League. Okay, what's your trophy count? 5,000. Okay, so you're barely there. Right? I don't think you need a badge for, like, Ultimate Grand Legend. I think we want to go for the Inferno. I took way too much time for that, by the way. I think we sneak it there. Okay. And then we'll pull Warden and we'll go up top. Try to get in into the Eagle. We'll end this here. Throw now. Double Quake. Take. Cool. Baby Dragon here. And we're gonna lure the CC with our Flame Flinger, but I would like to attempt to keep the Flame Flinger alive a little bit longer. So when that does this, we'll go like this. Hopefully that allows us to actually claim that. Queen's ability, we'll throw it now. We'll throw you here. Throw all the Super Witches here. No wall break. That wall break was kind of crazy. Not going to lie. Okay, and that is a... That is a Lava Hound, by the way. I think we can rage right here, actually. And I think healing right here is actually a good idea, too. Because we're right in face of the Town Hall stuff. The witches don't get caught too badly. I think we actually have a decent shot at clearing this. I can actually probably go like this. Totem you like this. Witches are doing their job. This is a 3-star. GG. Yeah, that one, I kind of knew, looking at that one, that was probably going to be fine. Town Hall 14, nowhere near as strong as Town Hall 15. Nowhere near as strong as Town Hall 16. I'd say 14 and 15, the primary difference is the monolith. Like, that's what really makes 14 so much scarier. Sure, 15 rather. Also, spell towers. If they're rage towers and you are an underleveled player, like a Town Hall 13, those rage towers can really nope stuff out quick. All right, we get 2 more hits before our war attacks. Just let everyone in Legends do daily attacks. You can scale modifiers the higher you are. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I mean, I would prefer to have a daily set. Just period. Give me a daily set. That's all I really care about. Daily set, daily set, daily set. I think we go for the right side with the flinger. I think. Yeah. Then up top we go for the fireball to the monolith. I think once we take that archer tower, okay, I'm waiting to see how he positions himself because that CC is actually sitting right there too. You got to remember that. Two, three, 1, 2, the row, double quake. Is there nothing in the clan castle, or am I just like barely outside of the range? Okay, there it is. We're gonna poison now. Should be fine. Okay, he's chilling. We're chilling. Let him cook. Let him cook. Put a baby dragon right here. We're gonna pull, and we're gonna go like this with the super witches, by the way. If they see, if he sees them, that would be amazing. Have we thrown? Or are we asking too much? We need to heal now. Or just stay there. Stop running away. Oh my god, the super witches are all dead. Bro, this is a joke. We're in trouble, guys. The town hall is right there. We are not in a good spot at the moment. Okay, we have to do this, and we have to rage. Like, if there's a shot, like, it's going to involve giant kind of clearing the way. And then RC has to be able to sneak in the back. This is actually making me so sad because we could fail. Like, this could be a fail. One, 2, freeze. Come on, guys. 2, 3, 4. Good. Come on through. Okay, we barely get it. But we get it. Oh my gosh. Brett says, I feel like Fireball Rocket Loons is better because Druids, Furnaces, and Town Hall 15 pets. I'm at Town Hall 13 attacking a Town Hall 16. What I can tell you explicitly is that Fireball Rocket Loons is nowhere near as strong 13 v 16. It is nowhere near as strong. Like, it's just nowhere near as strong. If you're talking about using furnaces, well, I would have to forfeit a CC in order to get a furnace. Because I can't make them at Town Hall 13. Now, if I'm actually Town Hall 15, maybe that's a little different, right? Because I can start messing with that stuff. Also, Druids, I can only take Druids in my clan castle. So there's a little bit more there. Like, as a Town Hall 13, you have to imagine, like, you don't just get access to all the same troops that you do at higher town halls. There's more limitation there. And you certainly feel it as a Town Hall 13. Like, when you're having to hit up. All right, we get another 16. It's a weaker 16, but it's a 16. Exploding Town Hall. What's up, DB? How's it going, dude? If we fireball as monolith, it's usually a good idea. It's going to take us a minute to get there, but we can try it. Cool. All right, I'm looking for the invises here. I don't like that he wanders to the left like that. I prefer that he stay to the right because it's going to make the invis a little more simple for me. He does stay to the right. Good. All right, we get all these Teslas out, which is good. Then we'll go like this. This and this. Throw. Double quake. CC is eliminated. Boys, we're rocking. Okay. Throw that through. Break here. Maybe dragon right there. Man, that flinger. Keep doing stuff. Throw this in. We're going to heal too. And I'm going to actually freeze this one right here. And rage this one right here. The queen's in the mix, but she's on top. Then we have this that we can put in the bottom. I will poison the champion if the champion will hop the wall, which felt really silly. Put these here. Totem that. GG's. Got it done. Got a swag prince ability. And that does the set. So it's hard. It's hard. It feels hard. But you get a dream fireball like that onto a monolith and the clan castle, and then you basically directly target his eagle artillery with your flame flinger. That base needs to be sold back to GameStop for in-store credit. Get rid of that base, but also upgrade your base. Stop rushing so hard. Jeez, there's like Town Hall 10 walls there. You slow down the super witches when you upgrade walls. You don't slow down air so much, but just slow down the super witches. All right. So we got 2 war attacks to do. There are 2 more fresh bases left on the map that would make sense for us to hit. Let's take a gander. This is the top Town Hall 13 that remains. It is a doggy doo-doo layout here, so I think we could even look for a fireball onto his expo right there, which would give us the CC, which would give us the eagle artillery. I think that's a solid fireball to try for. I think 3 invis right at the beginning of the raid gets it, but we would have to invis his archer tower. We'd have to take out the archer tower with a rocket loon. I think that's what we do. I think we go for rocket loon onto that archer tower, but we need to put rocket loons into the comp. So we'll actually take out one of our super witches for 5 rocket loons this raid. So let's do that. Let's get him. Activate. Bit. Cool. Come back here. Give me my rocket loons. 5 rocket loons. 2 regular loons. Same spells, same stuff. Let's quickly find our flame flinger location. The top looks to be not protected unless he's got Teslas there. It would be able to claim his scatter shot. That's cool. We'll take that. And then Warden gets placed down right between the pet house and the gold mine here. Basically, right in line with that expo. And then the reason why we're not going for this is because we'd have to put down another invis up here. If we drop a little more shallow or lower, we actually don't have to invis this. But if we try to go over here, we are definitely closer to that. So for here, we only have to invis this trio, and then this trio, and we rocket loon the archer tower out. And that should give us direct path to the expo there. So let's do it. Cool. Flingers up top. Do your job. Go 1-2. Cool, we'll take that. Get the warden in line like this. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Piece cake. Eagles out of the way. CC's out of the way. This is easy coasting at this point. Put the archers up top. Let that cook. It would be cool if maybe we chose like the bottom side, I think. You know what? I changed my mind. I think that's a bad idea. Let's go over here like this. 1, 2, 3. Gonna break here. Get the queen here. Get the baby dragon over there. We still have our prince to go do things. I think we could prince for this archer tower and be happy with that. Dropping this here is a good idea. Air defense goes down. W. Inferno goes down. W. Use this. Drop you here. We can freeze right here, and I think probably get ready to heal. All right, here we go. Heal. Warden dies, but we've revealed the town hall. We still have our lady over here. I'll drop the rest of these here. Throw that. Come here like this. Triple up there. And it's wrecked. Easy patient attack. Easy patient strategy. Get all the walls open. We'll double up on that thing. We've got all of the spells that we could save for next year in hand, and it's a GG. Pretty simple hit. Simple triple. All right, now, final hit of the stream will be one more war attack. Did you end up getting the clan back? Actually, no. I was talking to Doc about that today. That is a sad situation. He said that they're not helping, more or less. They're not helping him out with it. And, well, I'm playing in 3% tent now, so I mean, how much can I really worry about it? All right, so what do we got here? We got the Expos on top. We could take his cannon and then put the flinger like to target that archer tower and then work his way in for the scatter, probably. The fireball for the rocket loon. The fireball probably onto the single. I think that's the easiest. And then we attack with the queen and the prince right here, and we get the witches into there. That's my idea. Okay, let's go. All right, we will drop one. We'll go ahead and drop you here with this. Headhunter, you're good. Get you working there. Look those archers like that. As soon as that goes down, that's good. We will quake once. Drop the baby dragon here. He's going to go north now. That's good. And I'm just kind of waiting for this to shape up a little bit more. I'm not really concerned about rushing through this part of the attack. We still got about 10 seconds or so before we need to move. Air defense going down is going to keep my healers out of trouble. So we'll go like this and this. I would like the ward not to get murdered by these heroes. But he's going to get murdered by the heroes. Well, that's just life, I guess. Could we have done more? Yes, we could have. Right, we have those. We'll do this and this. I'm going to totem over the queen because that queen is giving me problems. Okay. Queen's ability. Get the giant out. It would be cool to, like, save the super witches. So we'll do that now. I will quake this. We still have the RC. We will swag it. And spells. Upgrade your base, nerd. Stop rushing. Even then, I think we could have done the same thing. GG! GG. And that, with that attack, I think that sets us 99.999% certainty that we actually clear the map. The top has been cleared. The 13s have been cleared. I think there's like a couple more at the bottom. Yeah, a 12 and one 11 left. And we've got a bunch of 12s that can more than manhandle that stuff. Probably fresh hit. On top of that, we've got 14s at the top that are just foaming at the mouth to hit for loot on these top bases. But that is all. That's all, folks. That's all she wrote. We did decent today on our lower 13 that's in which, what is it, 17 or 18 now? I think which 18. But on our upper Town Hall 13, we are not hanging so well. We did not fare so well. We only tripled 5 out of 12 hits, is it? 5 out of 12 hits were triples. Could have done much better than we actually did. But to be completely fair, it's our first attempt playing Super Witches in ranked Town Hall 13 attacks. So we are arguably diving right into the hardest mode that you could possibly jump into as a regular player, climbing to a high league as a Town Hall 13, and then changing your attack to a different strategy and instantly being told you're hitting all bases that are more powerful than you. So yeah. They should help, but falling for the Chinese trick is so sad. I have no idea what that is. Oh, for the, like, helping, yeah, people, someone scalping someone basically fooling the leader into changing the language of the clan and then listening to them give instructions about how to change it back. So freaking sad. So freaking sad. I have no words for that. I can't believe, well, I mean, you have to keep in mind, like, some of those players in that clan are a lot older than me. Like, a lot older. Like, my parents' age. Some are older than my parents' age. So, it's, maybe they just weren't expecting something like that. And it was, the scam was just too good. It was, they picked the right target, I guess, to make their scam work. And it's just unfortunate that Supercell's not willing to kind of come down on it, because the guy's actively trying to sell the clan on Instagram. Like, he was asking like $100 or $200 to, like, buy the clan. And then he's brought the price down once, and he brought it down recently. And, like, I got a DM from someone who had reached out to that person, and they're offering the clan up for $60 US. And, you know, when I reached out to Doc, I was like, Doc, you know, what if one of you guys just bought the clan back? Like, how, like, would that be a terrible thing to do. Like if that's the way to solve it, like buy the clan back. But I think that act in and of itself could get the players in trouble that the clan was stolen from. The act of purchasing a clan from the scammer that stole it from them could in fact get the innocent players in trouble. And so I just I don't know what to say about the situation, man, other than it's super unfortunate. I mean, that's a clan that's been around for over 10 years. Brooke says, I don't think so. So just paying a ransom at that point. If you have the creators of the clan, then it should be fine. I mean, yeah, but then what if the scammer then turns to Supercell and reports the leaders of the clan that purchased the clan back and tried to spin some wild story to them, and then somehow they're hearing the story of the scammer and saying, oh, well, that violates terms of service. There was a transaction here. Should be obvious in the logs. Exactly. And believe me, Brooks, Doc has turned in all that information. He screenshotted the entire clan chat leading up to the moment where everyone got removed and kicked. And he's got everything. Literally everything. He's sent it to them. He's taken it up the chain with some creators. And I'm not going to say the guy's name because the name was told to me in confidence. But he took it up the chain to a creator. And the creator has been trying to vouch for Doc on behalf of Sejana to recover the clan. It just hasn't worked. If they don't care about the guy stealing, then they don't care about buying clans. Yeah, I guess. It's super scummy. I mean, the clan, it's so clear that like this clan that was super, super active forever, overnight turns into this. All they have to do is read the chat logs to understand that someone came in and did an ugly, ugly thing. And then if they look this guy up on Instagram where he's trying to sell the clan, the guy he's doing this. This is a scam. This is a scammer who is repeatedly doing this to clans. He's preying upon clans. Super, super scumbag here. And it's just sad. Like, these people, that's 714 war wins. The clan's over 10 years old. It's crazy to think that something you built for 10 years is stolen from you. All the memories that was made here, your war log, your clan capital, everything, it's just gone. It's so sad. Is this your second COC ID? No, I have Town Hall 18 and 213s. My Town Hall 18 is in Legend 2. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the ranked set and the exploration of Town Hall 13 Super Widgets in ranked. Obviously, I think on this account in particular, when I actually am able to do a set with the BK plus the champion, it's probably going to work better. Being able to put the Barbarian King down with the Queen is such a potent combination. Having the RC is the mobile defense seeker to then sweep the back end of the base. I think that is the combination. Being forced to run the Prince in this moment on both accounts because on my lower Town Hall 13, my Royal Champion is still on her way to max level, so she will not be played until she's maxed. And on this account, my King, because I didn't give him attention, instead focused on the other heroes, my King is still catching up. I think next week what I'm going to try to do is for both accounts, ensure that the King is available. So when I hero potion, the King will be 75, and I'll play the King with the champion on both accounts. And obviously between now and then, I'll have a little bit more practice with the Super Witches. Maybe we can show up a little bit better. But I'm excited to see what the King and the champion plus Queen and Warden is going to look like. I think it's probably the strongest hero combination. But that's what we will be getting into next week. The next time you guys will see me live will be Friday. I do not stream on Thursdays, although we're about to hit the summer, which my stream schedule will probably be changing because my teaching schedule is changing. I'll no longer be teaching, school music classes. It's going to be music summer camps. So I'll be keeping you guys informed. I'll make sure to post about it on Discord and YouTube when that schedule change does occur. But I'd imagine within the next 2 weeks I'll be announcing some changes to the stream schedule. But I hope you have a great day. Much love, guys. Good luck in your ranked attacks in war. Peace out.